Hello, Intactivist! In the news this week, we have a brand new Intactivist music group, Intact Global, No Circ Michigan, Darbon Institute, Intact America, and much more coming up. In Pods news, this past Saturday, Adam had his interview series come to a conclusion with a part 3 interview. It was pretty well liked by you guys, so if you did miss it, definitely go ahead and check that out. Also in POTS news, the 6X matching is going on. It ends in 8 more days. The POTS e-commerce program is going very well. I did get word from one of POTS's donors that he isn't going to be matching the POTS e-commerce program after this one is done due to life circumstances. So this could be the last really big matching campaign POTS has for a while. So please take advantage of this now. This also applies to the Care Buzz that is also doing really well. So please join my Discord and learn how to do those two things. They're both free and easy to do, and it definitely goes and helps POTS out tremendously. And in this brand new music Intactivist group news, which is Hoodie By Nature, he is super awesome. He just released a brand new Hands Off OK Rap Against Circumcision. I am telling you, this song is really good. Like, super awesome. I've listened to this probably like 7 times, at least 7 times. I like it. I mean, I don't know. Definitely like and make a comment down below. I definitely did. I think this deserves to be viewed at least 1,000 views. I think we can at least maybe get that up there. It is a really, really good song. It's definitely pretty, like, I would say like 2000s rap type, maybe 1990s, but it is really good. And actually, Hoodie By Nature and POTS are talking. Maybe in the future, you'll hear a POTS's rap song or maybe a POTS's rock song that will replace our outro music. And I'm pretty excited for this project. I can't wait to see what Hoodie By Nature does. Future POTS here. So Hoodie By Nature actually gave us a song to use for our outro already. You'll be hearing that at the end of this video. But definitely go and subscribe to Hoodie By Nature. I think he is definitely going to make some awesome music. And I do think that music is a type of activism, and I think that it could win over some people. So it's very easy to go ahead and like and comment. And also thank you guys for liking and commenting on this video, and also sharing it. You shouldn't have. Thank you for sharing this video as well. But anyways, definitely go check out Hoodie By Nature. Really great song, like I said. And in Darbon Institute news. So this was actually posted by 15 Square. It's kind of a mix of 15 Square and the Darbon Institute, but this article is written by Jonathan Meddings, which is from the Darbon Institute. And Leanne Morris did contribute to the work, who is a member of 15 Square. But this is more of a Darbon Institute piece of work, I will say. But this is talking about the World Association of Sexual Health Congress. And if you go to the actual article, it says, why the world must start listening to men harmed by circumcision. Now, a lot of this is, hey, circumcision bad. But if you go to this paragraph right here, this is all what I'm going to go ahead and read to you guys. If you want to go ahead and read the whole thing, you can. But it says, earlier today, I chaired a symposium with a packed audience at the 27th Congress of the World Association for Sexual Health. The session included a panel of speakers I had organized on behalf of the Darbon Institute to share their stories of and expertise on circumcision harms. I'd heard their stories before, but I'd spent the last few days getting to know them better, and I wasn't prepared for how moved I would be. So if you want to read this article, once again, it is circumcision bad, but that is super awesome that the Darbon Institute went out to this symposium and talked to a packed audience. So that's super great that Darbon Institute did that. And in Intact Global news. So Intact Global and GAUDAF, they're going to team up to celebrate bodily autonomy, community, and a future where all children are protected from forced, non-religious genital cutting. They're going to be at booth number 314 at Portland Pride 2025. I'm curious what you guys think of Intact Global going out and doing this with Gaudaff. I will say personally, I think Intact Global is crushing it on the activism side. Like Eric Klopper has been making lots of shorts and videos raising awareness about circumcision being bad, and now he's even going to this booth. But I want to know what you guys think, if you think this is good, or if he should be focusing on his lawsuit instead of going out and doing pride booths and stuff. So super curious what you guys think about that. And no Circ of Michigan. No Circ of Michigan has been crushing it recently. They have been doing a lot of booths and being in a lot of festivals. So Norm, this is a video, I'll show you that later. But here, this is an album for the Ann Arbor Art Fair. You can go and see that. It's super awesome stuff. Make sure you like everything. It definitely helps them spread a little bit at least. You can see this is their booth. Super awesome stuff here. They brought a dog who doesn't like dogs in sweaters. I think that's a dog. That might be a cat, but I think that's a dog. But yeah, they had quite a few people who actually went and seated at this booth. I believe there was 4 people that was in this booth. It looks like maybe even more, actually. It looks like 6 people were in this booth. So super awesome stuff. I know I missed some likes. I'll go back and get them. But anyways, super awesome. I believe they were at this fair for 3 days. So great stuff for No Circ of Michigan. And they've released more pictures as well. This was the annual Maternal Infant Health Summit in Kalamazoo for public health and childbirth professionals and social workers and educators. Tori May staffed the table. Super awesome stuff. Glad she went out and did that. Only 2 pictures here, but still super awesome update from No Circ Michigan. Now going back to that YouTube video, No Circ Michigan, they went and had an interview. Eric the Dream Giver apparently did the interview. He has 13,000 subscribers, so that's super awesome to see. Guys, definitely go ahead and like this stuff. He did get quite a bit of hate in the comments. If you go to top comments, yeah, so if you go to top comments, they did get quite a bit of hate in the comments, like LMFAO, you should not be giving these creatures any spotlight. Eric, you should probably take this down. Not a good look. Can we please get some Intactivists to go and make these comments better? Can we go and flood the comment section with, wow, thank you for doing the interview with No Circ Michigan. That's great. You know, something like that. I made a comment saying that's crazy how many people are being haters of a very informative interview. Keep up the good work. It's super easy, guys. It does not take that long to do that. But this is a real good chance to go ahead and have Eric the Dream Giver want to interview more Intactivists. So please go and do that. It does help the cause. All right, and in Intact America news. So Intact America, they released the Skin in the Game Award honoree, Alan Cumming, on YouTube. It's 10 minutes long. This was done April 30th, 2025. If you want to go ahead and watch it, go for it. Some people will say that this was a monumental thing that happened in Intactivism. So if you want to see history, you can go ahead and watch it if that interests you. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that. Also in Intact America news, this was a post from Intact America saying that we've officially reached well over 1,400 signatures. I did leave a comment. Dan Bollinger got back to me. I got back to him. I will most likely do a video on this conversation later. So definitely go ahead and make sure you stay tuned for that. But if you want to go ahead and read what we're talking about, feel free to go ahead and do so. All right, and in the Intactivist calendar for the week. So, your whole Babies and Bumps, the booths that they are doing. August 3rd, they're going to Atlanta. And then Cleveland is September 28th. No Circ, Michigan, they had their Ann Arbor Art Fair we just showed you, and it was 3 days long. So I got that right. But September 13th, they're doing their Michigan March for Integrity. This will be one day at 11:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. That's super awesome for them. It is at Memorial Park, Royal Oak, Michigan. If you're in the area, definitely go help them out. Hopefully we can go ahead and have a full tabling and staffing of their booth for when they do this. Actually, I don't know if this is a march or if it's like a booth. I'm not sure. All right, the Foreskin Diaries. This is Ron Lau. Once again, you guys can go to edfringe.com/tickets/what's-on/the-foreskin-diaries, and you can go check the dates of all of this. There is quite a bit of dates, so if you're in the area and you like musicals and you just like Ron Lau, definitely go ahead and check this out, because Ron Lau is a definite pioneer in the Intactivist movement, and he's super cool. I love talking to him. He's a great guy. All right, so Bloodstained Men, the Colorado circumcision crisis protest. This will be a week long, September 21st through September 28th. There's no schedule that's to be determined. All right, and on to the polls of the week. So, in this poll, do you think the Bloodstained Men article at Bear Paw is good publicity for Intactivism or bad? So we did show this the last time. I'll show you the article one more time. This Bear Paw Parade marks 40 years of tradition and a surprising disruption. Now, it was pretty negative by the author. Anyways, we had a vote on it, and most people said it's good, with other people saying it's other, but the people who said it was other, someone explained it as, of course it's supposed to be disruptive, it's a protest. So that kind of seems like it's good. It jives with good. So most people said it's good. Some people said it's bad, but most people thought that it did make an impact, whether it was good, bad, or other. Nobody says it doesn't make a difference. That one is a bot. Once again, guys, if you don't like how this turned out, please go to my Discord and go vote, because your vote matters. And on to the fundraisers of the week. So, Forgin, their $25,000 matching campaign. So this says July 15th, but keep in mind, this article was published July 15th, and it says so far we're up to $13,815. So this isn't accurate to the actual day. This, I believe, was updated the 21st or 22nd. But anyways, Forgin is at $19,165. They did gain a little over $5,000 this past week. So super awesome for Forgin. All right, Intaction. Yep, so Intaction has definitely gotten some more donors. $1,000 donation made by Andrew. That's super awesome. Thank you, Andrew. That is quite a bit of money for sure to be given to Intaction. Hopefully they get more donors because they need or want $100,000. So currently they are about 7% of the way there. Hopefully Intaction can find some more donors to go and create nationwide change. All right, so end circumcision, support genital autonomy for all at Pride. This is the Genital Autonomy Collective. They have raised no new funds recently, so they're still at 46% of their $1,500 goal, with $690 being raised so far. Your Whole Baby, LA's Prego Expo booth, they did get a donation recently of $50 this past week. They're at 9% of their $4,500 goal, with $400 being raised. Okay, Unaltered. They have gained no new donations. They are at $55 raised of their $1,000 goal. And also, their coffee has not gained any new donations recently. Bloodstained Men, in memory of Carol Ann Babiak fundraiser, they have funded it completely. They have actually exceeded their fundraising goal of $5,000. They have $5,103. That is super awesome for Bloodstained Men. Good job to them. And also the donors who donated. Thank you guys. That's super great that you guys did that. All right, Gaudav. Circumcision is not healthcare fundraiser. I actually don't know what this fundraiser is called, but it is $28,549 out of $35K goal. I don't know if this went up or not. This circle doesn't move. It's very confusing. It should be more like up to here because they're about 75% of the way funded. I don't know if they went up any. But they do seem to be pretty close. They're about $6,500 shy of their goal right now. All right, Eric Klopper. The Intact Global launch a constitutional challenge against forced non-religious genital mutilation of males in Oregon. I believe they changed this name recently, but however, they did get more donations this week. They got $125 this past week, which is awesome. They're at $42,132 raised out of their $50,000 goal. They just need to make 16% more, and they have met their goal of $50,000. Once again, I don't know if Doc or if Gaudaf gave them the funds that they're promised to give them. Alright, so I guess he did a short this time instead of the long video. Interesting, I think they did update their GoFundMe. Alright, also Intact Global Oregon litigation effort. $380 is now raised. I do believe that went up by $20 since last time. So that is awesome as well. So you can just tack that on to this GoFundMe here. Alright, so Intact America hold doctors and hospitals accountable for penis injuries. They have gotten no new donations for the past 6 months. I'm moving on from this. All right, Prevail over the system. We actually did get donations. It was $15, I believe, but it didn't make this rise any. But either way, that's A-okay. We definitely appreciate the donation. So even though it is still 54% of our $2,000 goal, we are inching closer to it. So thank you guys who do donate to POTS. And also just a reminder, guys, please, if you don't want to donate to POTS, you can easily use the POTS e-commerce program or the Care Buzz. It is free to do and it helps us tremendously. And once again, if you do want to donate, that's super awesome as well. And you'll get PANS membership for POTS and you'll get meetings once a month and a whole bunch of other perks if you're interested in doing that. All right, and on to the Intactivist growth for the week. So last week, the Bloodstained Men was at 7,176 followers. And this week, the Bloodstained Men is at 7,215 followers, which is a 39% gain, or a 0.54% increase for the week. Bloodstained Men made huge gains this week for Intactivism. Give it up for the Bloodstained Men. That is super awesome for Bloodstained Men and for Intactivism for making such a big gain this past week. All right, guys, that's all I have for the news today. Don't forget about watching Nonprofit Status Doesn't Really Matter in 2025, and here's why. And also, don't forget about watching the Adam Part 3 interview. Please like and share to get this out to more people. And thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.
Fail over the system. We rise through precision.
Bye.
Uplift transition. Reboot the mission. No fear, no fiction. Truth in transmission. Prevail over the system. Our vision's the difference.